Thank you, Cathaoirleach. Leader, I'd just like to raise the issue of the uncontrolled or pumped out sewage into Dublin Bay in the last few days. And for anyone who lives in Dublin City and County, both north and south, we had health alarms by the HSE in relation to actually even for children to be playing on the sand on the beaches north and south of Dublin Bay. And we really have an absolute scandal. We have a plant in Ringsend that is 20% operating over its capability and its capacity. We have what's called, in the terms of Irish water, controlled and uncontrolled releases. And we now have, when rainwater and grey water goes into our sewage plant in Poolbeg, which serves 40% of the country's wastewater, we have a situation where solids rise in water tanks and are released deliberately because they cannot cope with the capacity. And as a city where we're addressing housing and planning and economic prosperity and plans going forward, and as part of the bigger plan to invest and see growth in Dublin, as across the country, I think we have to address this. And the best Irish Water can tell us that they are working on increasing the capacity in the treatment of their sewage plant down there, but nothing can really be complete or expected to happen by 2023. So we really do have a serious problem when we are absolutely actively releasing sewage discharge into Dublin Bay. And we know from Merionstrand to Booterstown to Blackrock to Dunleary to Dalkey to Killiney and out as far as Shankill, we had contamination in our waters and on our sea, and this is a health issue. So I'd ask perhaps, Leader, if we could get the Minister, it impacts, as well as being the Minister, it impacts on his constituency as well, because most of this area covers in his constituency. If the Minister could come in and maybe talk about this issue and see how we can address it in the short term. But we have a major capacity problem in Ringsend that is now a serious health concern to our people.